All right. Welcome to the next episode of the Balderdash campaign. My name is Grant. I am the Prime Minister of New Strathclyde. I'm also the host of River Valley Radio. The song that you just listened to was, if I can get it back, Loafin'. That's one of the for God's sake. So it's Loafin' and Jask, Don't Stop Now. It's an NCS release, and you can find that in the link in the description. If you want to listen to it again, apologise for that. But with me today, I have the very, very lovely Ethan of the Sonland.
Hey, I'll be joining you tonight.
And I also have the very lovely, but also very sexy Connor of Libertalia.
Woo, yeah, baby.
That's what we've been waiting for.
How are you this evening,
What's all
gentlemen?
about? Oh, I am just fucking dandy.
I could say the same for myself. It's alright.
Fair enough. Fair enough. That's good. Just before we started streaming there, we were talking about internet browsers and what's best to use on Discord. Well, and what's best to use for Discord, because Connor here very much likes to use Opera GX when he's talking in Discord, yet it never seems to actually work correctly. So
Yeah. My
Well-
Chinese spyware is better than your Chinese spyware.
Yeah,
Chinese spyware.
everything is spyware. Everything is. I mean, if you just want Discord to work on, like, just in general, I recommend just actually downloading the app for it on, like, desktop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, I go through what is it called again? Microsoft Edge to go through Discord, but I mean that always seems to work right. So
I I mean, I use Google. I think I use them all. Yeah, I think I use Opera GX for like I don't know Dove Archives editing, website editing, and search, and like Google Chrome for anything else miscellaneous. Opera GX sometimes, and and then there is Firefox, which is unused.
God, have I ever used Mozilla Firefox? I don't think so. It's like possibly
It's
on like
fine.
on like a work system or software at one point, but I don't actually think so.
I mean, I have it there. I mean, I used to use it more often, but I kind of just have it as like as an extra browser where I can keep tabs on things. Really, I use that just as like proper important stuff.
I tend to use Opera GX for like YouTube and then like you know personal shit, fucking Team Oddball, follow Team Oddball on X. I can't remember the at right now. But then I use Firefox. I use Firefox for strictly micronations purposes. That is its entire purpose on my machine. So,
Yeah. I
I
mean,
just
it's good to like separate what you do, isn't it? Just if you just blend everything together, it just feels like you just create one large hobby rather than several little ones. You know what I mean?
I
yeah.
think that's just a you people thing. I use Microsoft Edge exclusively for fucking everything. So
You poor
Wow.
man. You poor
it's
broken
not
man.
that
Bring
bad.
disappointment to us.
It's not that bad. It's an internet browser. That's it. That's all it is it's just a browser. It doesn't have to be fancy. See, as long as it works, I do not give a rat's ass.
Dude, when I boot up,
This is just what you expect from Grant. He's just the type to do that.
What I don't care for.
I just
I mean,
whenever on the like 2 or 3 times a year I'm forced to boot up Microsoft Edge on my computer, there is a noticeable decrease in performance on my machine. And it is fucking insane how many resources it takes up just to function, let alone
Was
do
it
anything
Microsoft
on it.
Edge? Does it? Oh, I had no idea it slows anything down. I mean, I don't
Dude,
notice my laptop slowing down at all, but yet again, my
it's
laptop is rubbish.
it's like if you've ever like wikis, like Dove Archives doesn't take up many resources, Wikipedia, MicroWiki, whatever the fuck. The moment you load up any fandom wiki, and it's really bad on my phone, the moment you load up a fandom wiki page, it drops
Oh
your
yeah,
browser performance down by like 50%.
because it's
It
loading
is,
like 50 ads at once, isn't it?
yeah,
It's loading
it
like so.
it's
And thing is, adverts are like the thing is, when you get them on any site, you're basically loading other sites at once when you get ads.
yeah, yeah, because each one has like its own web address, and so like on Firefox specifically, I use Bitdefender for my computer's antivirus. Because I have an antivirus on both my phone and my computer. I use Malwarebytes for mobile and I use Bitdefender for PC. Um, no specific reason as to why. Those are just the ones I use.
I mean, I
Uh,
like to think antivirus software works. I mean, I
it's
so no, but
it's
I don't
more of
have
just
highly.
we
a
actually any have we ever caught a virus on antivirus software and gotten rid of it? Like,
Uh,
has one ever actually worked?
Probably not.
if it's a strong enough, like if it's pretty like strong, it's gonna get through an antivirus either way. But if it's some shitty like adware or like fucking like scareware, usually it probably will.
Oh yeah,
Um,
and here's a tip for mobile users or anything like that. Don't ever bother. I mean, this is genuine advice. Do not ever bother with antivirus stuff on your phone because your phone already has that built in. You could go access it via
yeah,
settings, and the thing is, especially on Android, which has the worst case of it. Um, sometimes since because the Google Play Store is not entirely vetted as much as the Apple like was it like App Store. You're going to
yeah.
get some programs that are malicious or like they're stealing your data and they are acting as viruses themselves. I fall victim to that
Oh
like
yeah. I'd
many years
say
ago.
if you are in the Apple ecosystem, you generally don't have to worry about um like you don't really have to worry about antivirus software and shit like that because Apple's built-in antivirus software is actually pretty strong.
It
And
is, yeah.
being that a lot of people like there are groups and individuals who make programs specifically to attack Apple devices or which can attack Apple devices. You can attack anything regardless of what antivirus you're using, whether it's built in, whether it's like Android's Knox, which I think is equivalent to a piece of tape over an open wound. Um,
Yeah. Don't bother with that
but
stuff.
realistically, I'd say if you are on the Android ecosystem, which I am, and I'm sure a lot of people at this point are on the Android ecosystem, especially with how much more expensive Apple's getting for not really too much of a difference in the quality of the product itself. I'd say investing in a antivirus like Malwarebytes is probably a better idea specifically for Android users because of how much more susceptible Android devices are to like
Like, I
malware
mean,
and being breached.
yeah.
Just
The thing is,
because the
like,
Knox antivirus is shit.
I mean, yeah, it's I mean, like you brought up like prices of like Apple products going up. Like I haven't used an Apple like an iOS phone in God knows I don't know like since 2023, I believe.
It's been at
I
least since, like, the iPhone 5 for me. Been a
Yeah,
while.
I remember I had like before I moved to a different I moved back to Android sometime after. I mean, I had previously it was an iPhone 13 Pro Max. I mean, like it was about £1,000. I can't remember the exact price. Like, how much have they gotten up? How much have prices gone up since?
What even is the current iPhone? I can't even
I think it's
I
the
don't know, 16,
no,
17?
I have this.
this
I have the 16. It's most likely going to be the 17 because the 18 will probably be released this September, like they
yeah,
had. Oh,
the
you know, every fucking, you
iPhone 17
know,
MSRP.
yeah, it's the 17.
I just don't
US. Yeah,
really,
we'll just go
I don't
US.
really trust. I don't really trust Apple phones to last long either. Like, it's just kind of
No,
it, it
they
they make
can't.
a great gift, but don't genuinely use it for years.
So,
I just have a certain inclination that they will decline like they used to, or
No,
with design,
they
you
definitely do. Like,
if
design
you're using
obsolescence.
if you're using an iPhone 15 right now, chances are that shit's probably just as slow as some piece of shit Android, which I was using, like, 10 years ago.
I I
It is
I have the 16. I've been using Apple since I was like 17 or 18, so it's like I think I had the 4, then the 5, then I had the 6 for like a couple of years, then I got an 8, and I had that for like 4 years or something like that. And
Oh
then
yeah, I've seen
then
that
yeah,
phone when
then
you were using it.
and so November 24, I went out and bought myself a gift, and a brand new iPhone 16 at the very very steep price of £800. So,
yeah,
which it has Connor and Freedom units. That's probably about at that particular time about $1,000. Um,
yeah, we're probably around about.
so I
I'd
mean
argue that
it's
it's more.
uh, sorry.
I'd argue that it's more. I think that the currency exchange is like gone out of whack.
Yeah,
Because I
like at
remember
that
when it
at,
was
at,
Well,
like
at that
I
particular
remember
time,
when
right?
£1 was like $1.7 or something.
Yeah, that was like 2011 or something, mate. You're going a while back, but
Yeah,
right now it's a pound to $1.33. So, you know, if you want to go to the USA, your money's going to be worth a bit more. Um, which
I don't know why you would go to that place, to be honest, especially not right now.
yeah, no, it
For many
was
reasons.
not a great idea. Not a great idea right now.
Yeah, coming from the one who's living
As
there, I
as
feel
our
very sorry
resident,
for you.
yeah, as the resident American here on River Valley Radio, I can advise. That
do not
aside,
go.
this is a happy show. This is a
Yeah,
fun show. We do not
yeah,
talk about things like the war in Iran or oil
yes,
prices.
yes.
We talk about
Exactly.
web
So.
browsers.
There's a there's a no travel order for all Iranian citizens to the United States. It's deemed an unstable country. But
I wouldn't be
Habibi,
surprised if
do
they
not go
actually
to
did.
US. Do not go to US. Very unstable. Do not go there.
That's unstable. That was Indian, but
It will say you
uh,
fint at the 7-Eleven.
Yeah,
yes, yes.
yeah, yeah. You've been having fun with that. I know you have.
Oh man, it's I was I was going to up to South Carolina earlier this week. I was in South Carolina helping my buddy and his wife move. They're moving into base housing up there on the installation my buddy lives on. And usually during peacetime, so like 17 years of peacetime we've had in the 250 years this country's existed, you could get into a military base using trusted traveler. The guy would be like, "Oh yeah, this is my buddy. You know, I'm sponsoring him. You know, he's cool." And they'd be like, "Okay, go on through." Well, now they gotta check your. Well, not now. This is pretty much just standing policy up until a couple of years ago. They gotta scan your ID to make sure you're not like a terrorist or something. So you gotta sit in a fucking parking lot for like 5 minutes while they go contact dispatch and be like, "Hey, is this guy a criminal? Is he gonna blow up our base?"
I mean, if anything, that seems clever, but I don't think the
Which,
Iranian,
yeah,
I don't think the
I
Iranians really
feel like that should be
have
standard practice.
yeah, I don't really feel
yeah.
like the Iranians have got any chance of
I
penetrating like US defenses anyway. So
I mean, it I don't think they would penetrate like missiles. You know, they don't have missiles with the range to attack us, and any warships they had that had the range to even get close to the United States are currently sitting at the bottom of the Persian Gulf. So like
fail, fail,
the
fail.
big issue, like the big worry here isn't that, it's like sleeper cell terrorists shooting up like military bases in, urban areas,
Oh yeah, like
which
just
has
people
actually happened
supporting
since the
them.
war started. There
Like,
have been a
like
couple
there's gonna be
couple
people
shootings.
supporting Iran for whatever reason. I don't know. I don't understand it.
I think it was like 2 weeks ago, a couple dudes who claimed to be like inspired by or like affiliated with ISIS, I can't remember which one it was, tried to blow up Mayor Mamdani's house, the mayor of New York, tried to blow up his fucking house with a pressure cooker bomb.
Oh yeah, I remember reading that in the news. I remember seeing
Yeah.
that. It's just like this is isn't Mam Dami a Muslim? You know,
Yeah, I think so.
does that not seem a bit counterproductive then?
Yeah, man,
Yeah,
that's just team killing at that
yeah.
point.
Do you know what I mean? It's like, oh, like we're gonna attack like one of the only Muslim males across the whole of the United States. Meanwhile, we are Muslims.
For real.
Like, what is the point?
I guess it's like friendly fire is turned on. I guess.
But like like these people are so deranged that they go out of their way to scream "God is great" in Arabic and then go on to proceed to attack other Muslims. It makes no sense.
Yeah, that was fun.
I don't think there's any. Well, it's not. It's not a log. It's not really logical. They're not in thinking like that. So of course they're gonna do something, such as that. I won't get into it.
Yes, yes. Anyway, back to the regularly scheduled internet browsers. But anyway, Connor and Ethan, your
Yeah, we got a
browsers,
little sidetracked.
your browsers
A
suck.
little bit.
Okay, your browsers just suck, and that's it.
No,
End the
I'm not gonna
no,
hear
no.
conversation.
shit from the
End the
fucking
conversation.
Microsoft end user.
End the
I'm not gonna hear
conversation.
shit from the
End of
Microsoft end
conversation.
user, bro.
I'm
I
not
ain't gonna
End
hear
of
taking
shit.
shit from
conversation.
this
That's
Browser
it.
sucks.
alcoholic.
I win.
Scott,
I
Slow
win.
down
right?
End
performance.
of conversation.
Microsoft is in your ass.
You guys are raging, man. Oh.
I'm not taking any shit from some alcoholic Scotsman.
For real. I
Uh,
ain't hearing shit.
oh my god.
Quality programming. All right.
Yeah, this is the best bit. This is the
Cut that
highlight
out
of
of
the
the way.
show now.
Yeah, that's gonna go on the
Just
YouTube Shorts highlight reels.
Yeah, YouTube
Grant
Shorts highlight
seems like the
reels.
type of person to use Bing.
Bing.
Yeah, no,
Have I used Bing? I did. I think. God, I think my laptop. I had a laptop for like 10 odd years since I was like 14, and I used it up until the point I was about 24. And it was like so old. I think that had Bing on it. I think I did use Bing, but I never really liked Bing. I think when I got the laptop, it had Chrome, and then one day my dad was using it, and he went through it and deleted like a bunch of the programs and shit, and it basically fried the motherboard. So
oh,
so
How
so
How does that even happen?
I have no
Yeah, how
idea.
do you
I've got no idea. I just took his word for it. I think he was going through it and trying to like stop malware or anything on it. And
Like, yeah.
he's deleted stuff. Whatever he's done. It's fried it. He took it to a repair shop. It had Bing. I think I used Bing for like a couple of weeks, and I was like, nah, I don't really like Bing, so I just ended up downloading Google Chrome.
It's like there's one particular laptop bug that has all like that has plagued me. It really gets on my nerves. To say that politely, I could say a lot more colorful things about this problem. Um, it's where it's where the Wi-Fi setting completely vanishes. I'm not
Yes,
entirely sure what
dude. Holy
it's not
shit. Every
it,
time
it's not
I
it's yeah. It's like I'm not sure how that happens, but I have what the thing is. Oh yeah, you can go on, Connor, because I'm done with this bit. But I'll explain how to actually fix it.
no, I'm just every time I like close my fucking laptop or some shit for any amount of time, the moment I open it back up and go to do something, the page won't fucking load because there's no internet. I'll be like, why the fuck is there no internet? I'll go to the little fucking whatever bar, the fucking on disappeared. Where is it? I don't know. And so I have to restart my
There's
entire fucking
the
machine.
thing is, yeah, the laptop will forget that Wi-Fi exists, but somehow they have the ability to open a hotspot, which doesn't make
Yeah.
sense. And the thing is, how you like for anyone who's listening, how you actually fix this problem is by doing this. You'll need an Ethernet cable and a Wi-Fi router. I'm sorry, router for the Yanks. Um,
Yeah.
so what
A
you'll do, yeah,
router,
you plug
Ethan.
a router. I don't fucking stupid. Like, your English is all wrong. Anyway,
No.
um, and you plug the Ethernet into the router like that, and you'll have to go into settings. And the thing is, there's a more complicated way to do it, but you just look for network reset. You could type into the search bar, and it will pop up. Eventually, you'll do that. You'll get like 5 minutes. Make sure you have the internet connection via Ethernet cable while you do this, and then just leave your laptop. When it resets and turns back on, it should be there. If it's not, then that means that the Wi-Fi chip in the laptop is broken.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, mine lived long enough for the Wi-Fi chip to not be broken, so it still works. Which is, oh God, the last time I even had it on was God 4 or 5 years ago or something. So um, a long time ago either way. So like I could turn it on, but I've got no idea even where the charging cable is for it. I think it's like in one of the various boxes
Oh
and
yeah,
in my back
we've
room.
all got a wire box somewhere.
Yeah, it's
yeah, no,
one of the various boxes that like when I moved into this, like into my residence. So I'm gonna have to,
Yeah, his flat.
yeah, my flat,
his
which
abode.
but which speaking of flats, big announcement, big announcement. I've successfully grown a tomato indoors, so that's a bit of an achievement.
Yay! It only took you 2 years or more.
Yeah, it's because it's sitting
Tomato.
like it's sitting inside. I don't really have the windows open very often, and I was
Like
absolutely,
yeah,
I was,
he's growing a tomato plant in Scotland. In a flat. Like, it's not
Yeah.
getting any fresh air. I don't believe.
yeah.
Like
I mean, I do open the windows from time to time. I do open the windows. Last year during the
I,
summer,
I
it
explained,
was
I
outside.
explained to you, like you could pollinate and get tomatoes much quicker if you do it manually because you have no bugs in your flat. That will
Yeah,
do that for you.
yeah, yeah. I'm quite glad to have no bugs in this flat, but um, uh, I don't know. I don't know what's happened or what's kicked it off. I think maybe I had the window open at some point, and maybe some pollen's come in, and obviously managed to land on the flowers or whatever else. So, which
They
was
can
a bit.
self-pollinate by accident.
Yeah, yeah. No, no, they definitely can. I mean, like flowers have all the reproductive parts for both. Anyway, so with the staving and the pollen and whatever else. So
I mean, that's how I used to do it manually with like a small paintbrush.
mm,
Like when I had chili trees like along my windowsill. I think about had a 5 or 7 of them. They like I just kept getting more chili trees that I had to keep planting over and over again. I had to get more pots. Oh, it's not. I'm not even intentionally trying to get more chili trees. They're just the more little sprouts will come out, and I'm having to plant more.
yeah, they just keep springing up. Unfortunately, when it comes to tomato plants, they're very, very particular about the soil pH, very particular about the amount that you water them, very, very particular about
Yeah,
the amount of
you're growing a
sunlight that they
youth
get,
tomato.
very, very particular about the amount of sunlight, they're very, very particular about the amount of shade. It's just like, oh my God. So, um, but like the only thing is I can't put it outside because it's March, and right now, like we're in the suburb around Glasgow where I live, it's 6 degrees Celsius. So, if I times that by 1.8, that's what
Yeah, where the
it's
weather is sideways
a,
sometimes in the
11
winter.
11 then plus 32. Um, it's 43, so about 43 Fahrenheit for American listeners. This is how warm it is right here. So it's a bit cold, it's a bit chilly, but
Like we like this, on the topic of Scottish weather, I think we briefly touched on the idea of us two going camping.
yeah, yeah,
Like,
no, like you would have to come up in the summer though, because like winter time, it's far too wet and it's far too cold. So it's
yeah, that sounds doable. I couldn't camp out in the winter. I mean, that's no hell no. Uh, I mean, as long as there are no ticks. I mean, I've suffered tick bites before. It's nasty pulling them out. They wriggle and all that stuff. It's like, ah, God.
yeah, I did
Oh
have a
yeah, ticks are they're
um,
fun,
yeah.
especially when they get on your balls.
The only thing about British ticks is they don't actually carry Lyme disease. You all get Lyme
Oh yeah,
disease. You all get Lyme disease in the States.
Well, I'm not
I
alive, so
actually
I have
know
nothing
a dude.
to worry about.
I know a dude who cannot eat red meat anymore because he got a tick bite.
yeah,
That is very sad, unironically.
Yeah, I feel so bad for that dude. I'm glad it never happened to me because I went camping 4 or 5, like sometimes up to 7 or 8 times a year from the age of like 7
mm,
to like 17.
I guess he's never gonna have a big bite of a big arch.
Literally, bro. You
yeah.
can
Yeah, that
never
is.
have the big arch from McDonald's. He can
I
never
know.
burger mug.
I
It's,
know.
it's
You
very,
can't America Max anymore.
it's very, very sad state of
I'm telling you,
affairs.
bro. That's a national tragedy, you know? Sacrificed from a real American patriot.
Mhm.
Fucking tick bite.
Yeah, no more,
Rest in peace.
no more burgers for him.
No
But
more McDondon.
no, no more.
Yeah. Oh, no, but no Burger King either. I mean, they retired the Burger King
Yeah,
mascot recently as well.
honestly, I feel like no more Burger King is probably a blessing more than it is a curse.
It's not.
The place is
I
fucking
mean,
rancid.
yeah.
Sometimes I
It's the end of an era for
Yeah,
Burger King.
sometimes I do enjoy the odd Burger King. I like don't go out my way to like eat it. I think maybe I'll have it matched like
Yeah,
once a year, maybe once every 2 years. I used to eat it like almost religiously when I was in college, but because like you used to get like meal deals that were printed on the
yeah,
back of bus tickets. So it'd be like uh
Oh yeah, I didn't use the coupons or anything, but
yeah.
I remember the thing is there's a Burger King near me, but I used to go more often, but not anymore. What I used to have, I mean, judge me all you want, but no, my typical order was I think it was a double quarter pounder with bacon and cheese, the side
that's
of
fair.
fries and a
That's fair.
large Coke. Yeah,
That is not unreasonable. That is not. No, I get
I
that.
mean, not for an
I'm with you.
American audience, it's not.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, that's for a British audience that may be a little out there, but here that's like
yeah, the deals that they used to print on the back of on the back of bus tickets here, where I think you got like you could get like chicken nuggets or like a double cheese a double a bacon double
People,
cheeseburger with fries
yeah,
for £2. But that was
yeah,
like 10 years ago, and I imagine right now
Oh yeah.
it probably costs about like £6, maybe £7 for a bacon double cheeseburger from Burger
six
King.
or
So
seven, give or take.
let me look and Just Eat.
And
I think
was it?
at McDonald's right now, I don't know if y'all have it in the UK, but here in the States we have the a meal deal where it's like a cheeseburger, a small fry. Well, it's a cheeseburger or a chicken sandwich, a small fry, a four-piece nugget, and like a small drink, and it's like $5,
Ah,
$5 or $6.
I don't think we have that. Oh yeah, and by the way, Macca's chicken nuggets are goated. By the way,
I just had some a few minutes
as
ago,
as much
actually.
as people diss them.
Yeah. I feel like McDonald's is really good at just sort of being like the baseline, like you should at least be better than this. You know?
Yeah,
yeah,
it is the the bog standard.
yeah.
Yeah. You know,
Self.
you should have at least one part of your restaurant which does something better than McDonald's. You know, your chicken nuggets can be shit, but as long as your burgers are good, then cool. You know, McDonald's just kind of does everything really okay.
Mm, mm.
Yeah.
I have actually found the price of a bacon double cheeseburger on Just Eat from Burger King right now. It's £6.89, which
Jesus.
Connor, for you that's
Yeah,
about possibly $8.50, maybe $9.
yeah, round about like $8 or $9. So
That's
What
that's kind
happens
of
to them
half.
being a fiver? Remember
that's
when they were like 4.99 or something?
I remember when they were £2 with a coupon in the back of a bus ticket.
What went wrong?
What went wrong was
They're like,
is inflation and companies being greedy and taxes
yeah,
as
I
well.
mean, yeah. I mean, that's just a given. I mean, companies are always going to want more money despite having more than enough to live hundreds of lifetimes.
Billions of
Like
dollars.
the CEO could live several hundred lifetimes, never working. Yeah, but of
Yeah.
course oh, why not have more money? It drives me up the bloody wall. There should be a limit to how much money someone can have.
Yeah.
but then how would Elon Musk fund his purchase of Twitter so he could become the funny meme Twitter guy who posts
Oh,
racism?
oh yeah,
How
God,
could
I,
how could Donald Trump couldn't post on Truth Social while he hides from the Epstein files behind his bajillion gazillion dollars?
I mean, everyone's hiding from the Epstein files right now. Like
Yeah.
one or two
You,
people.
the viewer, may be hiding from the Epstein files.
What one
yeah, that one viewer who is.
You
one
just
or
like, fuck,
two
they found me out.
Oh,
one
they
or
blew my
two
cover, like
yeah,
they'll say.
one or two politicians have been arrested here for it. Peter Mandelson and also Andrew Mountbatten Windsor, who formerly Prince Andrew. So
Yep.
they've been arrested. I think there's been like criminal inquiries into like other MPs or ministers of parliament about it, and maybe even
Uh,
some questioning of the House of Lords as well about their involvement with Epstein. So in Britain it's happening, but in America, like nothing's been done about it. Not one
Yeah,
I,
celebrity.
I
we haven't done
think
shit about it.
like not enough is being done about it in the UK. I don't think enough is being done, nowhere
No,
near it. And I
no,
think they're
no.
only arresting these certain people because the public has caught on to them. That
Yeah.
like otherwise they wouldn't have arrested them.
And Prince Andrew was always a bit weird anyway. It was all of it. He was
Oh,
always a bit strange.
I mean, if you ask me, there shouldn't be any royals.
Yeah, well, that's fair. That's fair.
Republic when?
I don't really have a problem with King
Never. They're
Chuck.
gonna run that shit into the ground
Well, there
before they
shouldn't be
let you guys
anyone
have a
who
republic.
owns the country for life and then just passes it on because, so and so's blood says so.
I disagree. I think I should own the UK. I think I should become emperor of the British people.
Can we?
Just like
It's a short
No.
list. It's a very short
Ethan
list.
can become king of the English, Grant, you can be king of the Scottish, and then we will invade France.
But
Okay, that I can agree on.
I mean, is it, what is this Crusader Kings 3?
Yes,
God.
precisely.
it's a real tragedy being, it's a real tragedy being from there. I hope they find a cure one day.
Yeah,
Uh,
for real.
I've got a,
Or
I've got
French
I've got a,
people.
f- I've got a
There's,
French
yeah,
college as
Well,
well. Funny.
actually, I wouldn't
we have
venture
our
to
own
call
little
them
saying
people.
here, about, France. From the White Cliffs of Dover, you could see the port, you could see Calais, you could see France on the other side, on a clear day. On a cloudy day, you can smell France.
Yeah.
Uh, all the wafting of baguettes and wine.
God,
Yeah.
Baguette.
Uh,
or French people,
Mm. Yes, them and their
quote
frog's
unquote.
legs. Them and their frog's legs, yes.
Being British is pretty terrible, but at least I'm not French.
Yeah.
Mate, you're more. Biologically, you're more French than you are English.
Oh, okay, okay, fine. You caught me. Sacre bleu.
Sacre bleu.
God, how dare you uncover me like that?
Just ripped the pants right off, bro. Shit.
How
we
how
ripped the
could
band
you?
on River Valley Radio. We ripped the band-aid off.
You've discovered the horrible. You've discovered the horrible truth.
The horrible truth that Ethan is far more of a Frenchman than he ever was an Englishman.
Ethan is
About
French
15%
exposed real
English and
time.
about 22% French, somehow.
Yes, if anyone's wondering why Ethan is genetically so diverse, his ancestors very very much liked exotic peoples.
Yeah, they love
That's all I'll say.
fucking.
Why would
So
you
that's
go
so
there?
that's all I'll say.
They
That's all
love
I'll say. That's all I'll
fucking the
say. I did
foreigners,
I,
man.
I did not allude to anything else.
They
I
just
just
travel, okay? They just.
Yeah.
Gypsy.
They got down and dirty with the native population.
Oh, god damn it, Connor.
I
Well,
said
that
that.
explains why there's for some reason there's 7% Aztec for whatever reason. I don't know how that got
What
there.
the fuck?
Yeah,
I,
I'm not kidding. There's
I,
Aztec for some reason.
Dude, you might be way more Aztec than Hugo is, and that would be very, very funny.
Yeah, that is bonkers.
He would
And
hate
then
that.
it's like Native American. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, it's,
Holy shit.
I would be.
Northwest Siberian.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
like, what?
It would be so good if you were more Aztec than Hugo, because anytime he tries to talk about Aztec culture, you could just say to him, "How dare you try to dictate my culture to me?" You know,
Literally.
yeah, you know.
Oh, yeah.
God damn.
That's a card I can pull on him now.
How dare you try
Really?
to dictate my
I'm-
culture to me? You know.
He's an American
Jeez,
through and
man.
through.
Yeah, yes.
What a guy.
And Grant, by the way, is probably 80% Scottish or something. Like he's probably near 100 somehow
Yeah, no,
in this
he's
day and age.
102% white with a 2% margin of error.
I am very white. Very very white. It's
Yeah.
like the picture that I posted on the new Strathclyde Twitter about the tomato. You'll see like my right hand, and obviously it's a white hand because I'm white, and so I am very white. Yeah. Then you should go and
Oh, I thought that was
yeah.
like a sun ray or
Yeah,
something.
it's not. It's genuinely my hand. It's just because I'm very white.
Holy
So, do you know what the number of times I've been asked if I'm Polish is fucking astounding, man. It's unreal the
Have
number
you
of times I've
considered
been.
the possibility you might be?
I'm not Polish though.
Yeah? Yeah, have you confirmed this?
He just never
No.
goes outside.
It's,
It's like he's just more pale than a vampire.
Okay, so
it's
yeah,
very
he's
true.
Polish.
I'm definitely not Polish.
Okay, but is he like homophobic, racist Polish or gay femboy Polish?
The first one.
It's no.
I don't want to be gay femboy Polish. I'd rather be the
So
other
you
one.
want to be
No,
racist?
no, he is the latter. No, he's probably both actually.
What?
Yeah, no, he's probably a gay, racist, homophobe, femboy Pole.
Well, you've got me, so.
The Polish man.
So that joke's never gonna die now. I was just gonna refer to me as that Polish guy. I did, but no,
Yeah.
genuinely, like when I was in high school, I used to get people ask on the bus, "Are you Polish?" I'm like, "No, I'm not Polish." And it's like, do I sound Polish? Do I look
People,
Polish?
oh,
You know?
I've had that problem. No, not people asking like, if I'm Polish, but people, like it's like
Not
immigrants.
people
It tends to
asking
be
if I'm
immigrants.
Polish.
Like they'll ask if I'm from their place of origin. That tends to happen. I've been confused for I've been confused for being from Syria. Someone thought I was from Turkey. Grant said that I looked like I was from Algeria. I've been confused for Hungarian, French,
Oh god,
Welsh.
I mean, you do have a very
Hungarian.
like a very Middle Eastern, North African sort of like little like look to you. So it's just like
I
you know.
think if I think
I
if Ethan
don't.
got like a little bit of a tan, he could probably pass off as like an Afghani. Like grow like a little beard and shit, you know.
No.
He could probably be like,
No.
"Hey, Habibi, how you doing today?
Instead of
Oh, I got a very good news just for you, my friend."
instead
They'd
of,
be none the
yeah,
wiser.
yeah, instead of Ethan, we'll just call him Imran.
Oh no, how oh, that's
Imran
gonna stick
Hussein
now. You're gonna call me
Salami.
that from now on.
Connor, we've yet to discuss your genetics.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, yeah.
am
We've sat. You know, I've get made fun of. Connor's, Ethan's get made fun of. It's now your turn.
well,
Yeah.
I'm kinda all over like Western Europe, you know. I got a lot of German in there. I
That's
got a
it.
lot of, Norwegian.
Viking.
Grant, I've got a lot of your dog people in there.
Dog people. Excuse me.
Dog
I knew that would piss him
people.
off.
I hope no other Scots are watching because they'd be
Hey,
very, very
hey,
offended.
Grant.
Yeah, they will be
I
very angry at me
I
now. I'm
don't
gonna
know how
have
to
like
call him a dog
Scottish
person.
Twitter on my ass in like an hour. They're gonna be like, "What the fuck, man? Fuck you mean?"
We are a very mouthy people.
He's not a dog
But
person, but
yeah,
he
I've
is
got
definitely barking mad.
yeah,
You could
very
allude.
Polish.
You could allude to that. Shut up. Um,
But
but I
but
know.
yeah,
See, now you're
he's just
imitating me.
dumbfounded.
Yeah, you're imitating me. But yes. Um,
You got your German, you got your Norwegian, you got your Scottish. I am ashamed to say there is a significant amount of French in there. You know,
Oh, I'm not the only one then.
hmm,
my ancestors on my dad's side are quite French. They even have a French my dad's biological family has a French last name. As opposed to me, who has a very Scottish last name. As opposed to my mother, whose maiden name is very not either of those. It's fucking German.
hmm.
So yeah, we're a little, just a lot of Western Europe, and then we got a little bit of Iberian in there. So my ancestors were probably mingling with the native population of Madrid at some point.
Well, I mean,
Getting down and dirty with the locals, having a little bit of fun. You know what I'm saying?
it wouldn't be totally without outside the realm of possibility, seeing as like you live in Florida, and you know who you still in
Oh yeah,
Florida, the Spanish. So
there's a lot of Hispanic people here, bro.
the
I
Spanish are
mean,
still in
just in
Florida.
the US in general, there's a lot of them.
Nah, but like, there's a lot of Hispanic people here, man. You got Cubans, you got Puerto Ricans, you got Venezuelans, Colombians, Mexicans, El Salvadorians, Nicaraguans. You got all of them, bro.
Yeah,
All of them.
Florida does seem to be a very, very diverse place.
Miami as a city is just little Cuba.
Little Cuba.
The
Well,
Cubans and the Puerto Ricans fucking hate each other.
that's a bit surprising, but
Like, oh, dude, they are racist. You think Asian people or like Western European, like Eastern European people are Hispanic people are racist. They do not like other Hispanic people, man.
Hispanics who do not like other Hispanics. That's
Dude,
yeah.
dude, it is. they'll work in the same workplace and they'll be speaking their own languages. You know, the Puerto Ricans will be speaking Puerto Rican, the Cubans will be speaking Cuban. They'll just be shit talking each other the whole time,
Ah,
right in front of them.
that's, it's a little bit of a surprising attitude to have, but you know.
Dude, especially the older generations. Like I've noticed a lot of the younger generations, Gen Z millennials aren't as ingrained in that, but the older generations fucking hate each other.
Mm,
It's
that's,
like Asian people, the Asians are really racist against like Japanese people don't like Koreans, Koreans don't like the Japanese, the Vietnamese don't like the Chinese. My mom has a Vietnamese coworker
mm.
that fucking hates Chinese people, man. Holy shit, he fucking hates Chinese people.
Yeah, I mean, the Chinese
I
have had
don't even
a
get it, man.
the Chinese
I don't get it.
have had a long history of like walking
Oh
into
yeah,
Vietnam
yeah,
and subjugating them. So it's not again,
like
it's not
I can't
totally surprising,
deny.
but
But, like, she'll take my mom out to, like, the Asian grocery stores and shit, and anytime my mom will be like, "Ooh, this looks nice," the coworker will snatch it from her and look at the label, and she'd be like, "No, baby girl, this is Chinese, you can't have this."
you can't have this
She'll
just
put it
because it
back
was
on the
made.
shelf.
I mean, like, what's she gonna do next? Is she gonna tear off all of her clothes because they were made in China?
Yes, she is. She is the final Asian racist, bro.
she,
But,
she,
yeah,
she,
these people are it's fucking crazy. It's fucking insane how much these people fucking hate each other.
yeah, like,
And to me, I can't tell the fucking difference.
yeah.
Okay, I'm a very non-racist man. And so to me, they're just kinda Asians,
Yeah,
you know?
but as for this lady, she only wears clothes made by one guy called Bok Moi Chin in the city of Hanoi in Vietnam. So
Nah, but it's fucking crazy, man. It's fucking crazy. And like in Japan, they have entire like shops and stores and shit, which are just like Japanese only. Or if
yeah,
you're not Japanese, they just don't fucking want you.
like that part has always confused me, right? But if I ever went to Japan, that's their rules. Like if they, like if whitey has no righty in Japan and I end up going one day and just get turned away at the door, I'm like, okay, why? It's Japanese only. I'm like, okay, cool, right, see you later. I'll just move on. A lot of people
Yeah.
have a huge problem with that, but I think at the end of the day, we need to remember it's their country, their rules, and whether or not they're xenophobic is completely without of,
I think
you
we
know.
look at it in a very Western point of view, and like here, xenophobia is a lot more like, at least to an amount of the population, is a lot more like frowned upon. You know, when people are like openly like, "Oh yeah, we don't want this group of people, and this group of people
Mm,
from these nations in our country. We don't," it's like, "Oh, fuck you. How are you to say that?" But then Asian cultures are a lot different, specifically the Japanese. They kind of never left the ethno supremacy behind.
yeah.
They just kind of got a lot more kawaii about it.
It is very in your face, isn't it? It's extremely in your
Yeah,
face. So the Japanese and the like the rules on who can and cannot go into their shops or their places of business. So,
yeah.
but again, at the end of the day, I don't really think it's for us to decide if at one point the Japanese decide, hey, like we should probably stop banning foreigners coming into our places of business, then that's on them.
Yeah,
So
I doubt that will happen, but I don't really
Yeah.
care personally because I don't really plan on going to like East Asia.
uh,
Yeah, I mean, honestly, if I ever like end up in Japan, it's just not gonna be one of those things where I will necessarily care that much.
mm,
But at the same time, a lot of people are gonna be like, "Oh, that's so fucking stupid. These fucking people are so prejudiced." I don't fucking care, man. I'm not Japanese. It's not my
yeah,
problem.
As for traveling abroad, I mean, I only
You know?
really ever went to like Germany or like Greece or something, or like in Germany specifically. I learned German like early on or something, and it's like, oh okay, I
Yeah.
can finally talk to my German relatives, and then when I finally get there for the first time, they're speaking in an unintelligible dialect that not even my German-born father can understand.
ah,
Yeah.
that's
Oh, that was, and
It's
it's like the only word anyone can understand in the room is "scheisse," and they say it a lot. So it's like shit, shit, shit. Like that's all you can understand.
Sounds very much like the Scots. Every second word that comes out of our mouth is usually a swear word. And
yep.
It is.
most often than not, that word is fuck or fucking. So, yes. But
Yeah,
speaking of
there's plenty of colourful and wonderful little words that they come up with.
yes, there is. But speaking of traveling, next month I will be in Amsterdam. So for any of my Dutch followers, if you are thinking of trying to find me in the city, don't. I will be with my girlfriend. Don't. So
We have in
don't.
Bro's
serious
got
problems.
ops in Amsterdam, bro. They're gonna come run the fade on him.
Just
Have you
don't.
really got ops there?
You gotta carry the toolie on him at all times.
I think I
Are they
think
gonna come up to you and say like we have an in serious problem or something?
we have
Like
serious problem.
Dutch is not a real language.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Dutch people are
It's
so weird.
like I've been trying to pick up a little Dutch, right? And it's a lot like to say I am a man, right? It's ich in ich en in man or something like that.
It's
It's so
funny
close to
because
English somehow,
yeah,
but
it's
not quite.
phonetically so close to English that if you're an English speaker, you can kind of pick up loosely what they're saying a lot of the time. You can
Yeah,
kind of get it,
it's the language that
but
is
like
closest to English. People think it's
yeah,
French, but Dutch is the closest language to
yeah,
English.
it's just different enough to where you'll have a little bit of a problem. But I think if you like understand phonetically, like kind of what English sounds like to them,
Mm.
you know,
Like I'm probably gonna get strapped to like one of the windmills or something. I've made ops in the Netherlands now.
yeah, you know.
I'll just spin for eternity.
Yeah. I'm planning on seeing Zal in Amsterdam actually. I was thinking about taking the train out to like Essen or Dortmund or something like that, but to get to like Essen or Dortmund, it takes like 5 hours on the train from Amsterdam. I'm
Wait, do
like,
you say
I'm
Essen? That's
yeah,
oh, that's
Essen.
Germany. Yeah.
Yeah, no, like I thought, like if I'm taking my girlfriend to the Netherlands, I might as well attempt to get two countries for the price of one. But due to the length of the travels between like Essen and Dortmund, it's just way too long. It's too long.
I mean, if you do find yourself going to Germany, uh, I mean, I mean, my family was, they came from Paderborn, or like that's where they came from. That's the city in
Mm,
Germany.
mm.
It's really nice there. I mean, if you'd ever find yourself going that direction,
I
pop
was
a
gonna,
visit there.
yeah, I was gonna try and take her to Belgium, instead, because it's like it's a lot faster to get to Belgium than it is to Germany, even though Amsterdam is closer to the German border than it is the Belgian border. So, um,
Oh yeah, you could go to that that weird like border, like it's like a weird border thing that they've got, like Balnassau, Balna Hertog or something.
yeah, yeah, but it's like a bunch of enclaves and exclaves and like enclaves within
Oh yeah.
enclaves and stuff like that.
Go to that if you can. I mean, I definitely would
Yeah,
if I have the time.
it's not the only place to like have a border like that. There's I think there's a border between India and Bangladesh where there's like like a Bangladeshi enclave inside an Indian enclave, the inside a Bangladeshi enclave that's then within India. And it's like the only
They
thought.
actually fixed that. They
Yeah.
actually they fixed the border.
Oh, did
They
they?
patched it.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a bit sad, but
They
I'd
fucking
say it's a
patched
good
it,
thing
man.
because they had problems. Like I think there was one case like where they someone was needed to get to hospital, but the only hospital available was just across the border, like into India
mm,
or something. It's like it's just down the road, or like just on the opposite side, and they couldn't get to it. They wouldn't let them in.
Yeah, poor guy. Wonder
sad
whatever happened
times,
to him.
sad times. But I think that is all the time that we have for this month. Ethan and Connor, thanks very much for joining me. Um,
Oh boy, you betcha.
yeah, you guys at home,
Yeah,
thanks
cheers,
very
mate.
much. Yeah, thanks very much for listening at home. Make sure that you follow these two guys, which I will have posted on the RVR X or whatever else. Also make a point to follow RVR's X and the new Strathclyde account because you might see more updates about my tomato coming out. If you're interested in that, if you're really invested in the growth of my tomato, totally keep up with it. But I'm not making any guarantees that I'm actually skilled enough to grow a full one. However, but join us in a couple of weeks, so that will be April the 5th for Ailey Painhollow and one of her friends, which I forget the name of because I'm a terrible person. Thanks very much for tuning in and see you later.
All right
Bye
then. See ya. Ta-da.
bye.
Okay, well done.
That was great, boys.